Hello folks, this is Alex from the Time-Lapse Guy, and today I'm going to show you this. The unboxing of the new GoPro Hero 7 Black. Have fun! Okay, so here we have it. The GoPro Hero 7 Black in the sealed box. We'll first have a quick look on the outside of the box, and then I'll just go inside and tell you everything what comes with the new GoPro Hero 7 Black. And yeah, I'll just have a quick startup on the camera, and the in-depth review will be like some days later because I need to do some testing as well. So first of all, sightings at the box. Yeah, I just noticed, can you see those scratches here? It seems like, I think they are from the inside, so it seems like the GoPro hammered against the inside of this plastic housing here, so maybe GoPro has some problems with his packaging. Maybe maybe the box fell and then it slammed against there, but I don't know. So this is clearly scratch markings here on this outside of the box, so I hope the GoPro is alright. So let's have a quick view onto the outside of the cover. We got written Hero 7 Black here with this nice little picture here of the camera falling into the water. 12 megapixels, 4K 60, waterproof up to 10 meters, like the Hero 6 and the Hero 5, and live streaming, which is new, so you could actually directly stream the stuff you're filming onto your, for example, Instagram account. On the right side of the box there's some little symbols of all the stuff what comes inside this packaging. So the camera, a housing, a battery, some stuff to mount the camera, and a charging cable. On the back there's some advertising for their app, the GoPro app, and on the left side of the box you can see some symbols of the stuff the camera can do. So 12 megapixels photos, then 4K 60 and 1080p at 240 frames, which is really interesting for slow motion. So as written below here, there's 8 times slow motion, so 240 divided by 8 is 30 frames, which is smooth slow motion. Waterproof up to 10 meters, voice control, touchscreen as standard of those cameras, GPS, HDR, and the new features hyper smooth and live streaming. I did not mention on the front there's this metal sign in here, gimbal like hyper smooth stabilization, which is announced as a game changer by GoPro. So if you're not having to use a gimbal to take super smooth features, then you could take this camera everywhere and don't have to worry about your video quality. So I don't like to watch videos which are super shaky, and they already had a pretty good stabilization for the Hero 6 and for the Hero 5 as well, but the new videos we were seeing from GoPro on the announcement of the Hero 7 Black, this should be a game changer, and they're calling it the gimbal killer. So yeah, as I said, if you don't have to carry a gimbal around with you, you don't have to worry about the gimbal getting watered or something, because the camera is waterproof and it should give us some super nice smooth video footage. So this is the feature I'm mostly hyped about, and because of this feature you can take hyperlapses out of your hand, and I'm pretty sure this should be a really nice feature. So yeah, as you can see, the box was already open because I actually filmed all this again, but yeah, somehow my camera stopped recording, so I have to do all this stuff again. So yeah, just imagine I just unzip this box and then I take out the Hero 7. Yeah, there's some stickers. I put those aside. On the box it came with, there were some more stickers, but I think I got so many of those I could tape all the walls of my room here, because yeah, GoPro usually gives you tons of those. Yeah, here we got the GoPro. On the back side we got some instructions about how to remove the GoPro from this plate. So just simply flip up this rubber piece, then press those two clamps together, and then you can just push it forward and get it out there. I'll just put it aside for a second, and we'll have a quick view on the not so cool stuff which comes with the GoPro. So yeah, first of all, this plate here, I recommend not to throw this away, because it's actually a free piece of mounted here. You could build some super nice DIY mounts with it. For example, just stick it onto a skateboard or anything else you could imagine, and then you got a free GoPro mount. So highly recommended not to throw this away. Yeah, then let's open up this box. Here we got some paperwork, important product information and safety instructions. Yeah, maybe read those if you got enough time. Then we got this GoPro insurance, the Plus insurance. Yeah, I'll put those aside. And in here we got charging cable, and then two mounts. The mounts we already know. It's one flat mount and one slightly rounded or one slightly curved mount. So yeah, nothing changed them. Sticky tape, sticky foil by 3M, so that's a good sticky foil manufacturer. And then we got a new battery. So I'll put this box aside. And here we got the new battery. It says it has 1220 milliampere hours at 4.4 volts, and I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same battery the Hero 5 and the Hero 6 were using, because they were actually using the same battery. And yeah, I'm entirely sure that this is the same battery here. So the Hero 5 and 6 also have 220 milliampere hours and at 4.4 volts. So we should be able to use this old battery on the new camera, which is nice. So let's have a look onto the most interesting thing here, the camera, the Hero 7 Black. First thing you will notice is that it's really black. So compared to the Hero 6 or Hero 5, you can see this is like a dark gray and this is all black, and I really love this look. Then on the right side of the GoPro there's written Hero 7 Black, clearly visible. So on the old covers there's no mark here, but it's basically completely the same frame as it was before. The only difference I noticed is that the new one has this little arrow here, which the old one apparently does not have. Yeah, let's have a quick look onto my lens here, if it's damaged, because we noticed these marks on the casing. So, but to me it looks completely undamaged. Okay, so let's unscrew this here. Here we got this plastic clip, which is only there to keep the GoPro on this angle for the presentation in the box, so you'll never use this one again. And yeah, they did not change this buckle mount at all. It's the same buckle mount with this rubber and the clamps and the flat screw ending. Yeah, it's actually completely the same as it was with the GoPro Hero 5 and the GoPro Hero 6. So if this is your first GoPro, yeah, to get this GoPro out of the frame, you'll need some firm force to open this clip, because yeah, it's really tight, because it should keep the camera in position. And yeah, just don't fear that you could damage anything, because just use some mild force and then it's fine. And to close it, you have to snap it back, and that's yeah, you'll just get used to it. You can't damage anything there. So let's take the camera out there. So, and as you can see on the right side of the camera, there's clearly visible Hero 7 Black, which looks super nice. Okay, here we have the camera. I'll just, we got this foil on the back side. I'll just remove it. And now we got the camera. And
yeah, I'll just give you a quick overview over the camera and then we'll start it up together. But after that, this video will end because for an in-depth review, I'll need some time with this camera. So, first of all, notable at the side, here you can see Hero 5 and I assume that there was written Hero 6 on the old cameras. Here's written Hero 7 Black, different color, and they also changed the rubber which is coated onto the surface. This is a dark black and smooth flat rubber, and this one has some small gaps in between. So they changed this one, but below the Hero 7 Black sign we got the flap for the camera's connections. So we got the connector for So we got the connector for HDMI and the connector for USB Type-C, which is using to charge the camera. And like the old one, this flap is completely detachable. So if you're trying to charge the camera while filming, this was super useful. So I don't know if you can charge it during the shot, but that will be tested in my in-depth review. So just stay tuned. In the next days I'll upload a new video about an in-depth review about this camera. So let's put the flap back on and close it. Then on the bottom we have a little difference here. So I think this was the microphones, so they changed the microphone slots a little bit. There's long holes and here's just pinholes, but the overall appearance is completely the same. Then we got the flap for the battery. The SD slot is on the same position, so I'll just put the new battery in there, close it. Here, and on the right side we got this this button on the top, the recording button, and on the back it looks like this. The screen of the camera is the exact same size. They just changed this little LED here on the side because it's slightly smaller as it was on the Hero 5 and I assume also on the Hero 6. Okay, so let's start the camera. So it starts up super fast, it says us Hero 7 Black. And now we have to set the language. Hang on guys, I'll just try to get you guys closer to this display.
So with these settings you should be able to see everything what happens on my GoPro display. So first thing we do is setting the language. There's different languages here to choose from. So I'll choose English. Then there's legal stuff to do. So by using this GoPro, I agree to the terms of use available at GoPro. So let's just assume I read those. Capture the location. So you could turn it on or off. I assume that it highly depends on your battery life if you take the GPS position. So I'll first turn it off because usually I know where I am, but that's actually a nice feature for tracking your, for example, downhill bicycle rides or something. The third thing is to connect your GoPro to the GoPro app. I will not do this now and I'll just skip it. So then we have to put in the date. Today is the 27th of September, so I'll just put it in there. I already have to say that the display reacts super smooth and super fast to my touch input. I can only compare this to the Hero 5 because I did never buy the Hero 6 because it was no benefit for me to own the Hero 6 when I already got the Hero 5. But I think the Hypersmooth feature offers totally new possibilities, so that's why I bought this one again. So let's say the time. So we set the time And now we are already in the GoPro. So actually the battery life already drained, so we only got 9% here. And so that's why I'll only give you a quick look onto it. Here on the front we can see the settings as usual. The camera complains about having no SD card. So what's new, when you tap something for the first time, it tells you a little hint. So tap below to change mode. So here we have the camera modes. We can swipe for photo burst night, and then we could swipe in the other way for time warp video, which is this new stabilized hyper smooth. Yeah, actually everyone else on the world calls it hyperlapse, so this is time warp. So then we got time lapse photo and night lapse photo, which is highly interesting for me as my channel name is the time lapse guy. Yeah, so let's go for, let's for example take video, and then again it tells you some little hint here. I hope you can read this. Tap to adjust video and photo settings. So probably when touching something, you can zoom now by touch, which is really nice. So this works super smooth as well. Which should be nice for filming. So I'll test that in the in-depth review. So I think I should just stop the video for now, because that's all I want to show you for the moment. And I hope you liked this video. Comments and questions down below the description. Check out my next videos, check out my other videos, and I hope I see you in the next one.